Okay. Here's a message for you that, like, did not want to come out. I almost wasn't going to do this until I was walking outside, and then I realized that my cards were still in my hand, even though I had meant to put them back. So I took that as, okay, what needs to happen? Don't mind me, I'm just getting very comfortable. Oh, it's so nice out. How are you? I'm doing okay. Just getting my crystals all set up. Yay! Okay. Perfect. We're going to record. I'm just taking a second to get settled in here. First week of September, might be the second week now, I don't know for sure what day it is. So calming. I had dinner out here. I'm in Minnesota and it's just the perfect fall weather. It's soup out here, and now I came out here to have some hot, warm coffee and just enjoy the 10-15 minutes I have before I have to go to work. So and I was like, do I want to do this? Okay, hold on, wait. Today, and like, I'm channeling is such a weird energy. It's right in my womb area, really tight, almost like cramping, and it almost feels like creation cramps is like what the phrase I'm channeling is. I'm in the process right now of like trying to make real steps towards goals I have that scare me. Or not scare me, but just like goals I have. And it's kind of, I find myself ducking the work, even though it's what inspires me the most. And I was experiencing a little bit of that energy, and I've been working with that and holding that, while also, like, weirdly enough, then getting the energy to, like, it's like, oh, spiral, need to do this, and I want to go. It's like I want to go energy. But instead of just having the energy and feeling restless, now I'm learning to, like, put this, like, I need to do something, power behind my actions in the 3D. And that was, like, kind of the lesson I was learning today. Like, I didn't want to get out of bed, but I was feeling like I wanted to be productive and did not want to do the dishes. But I did everything instead of none of the things that I was restless about. And that's the difference today. And so, like, I was like, do I want to do a reading for my channel before I go to work? And I was like, no, but here we are. The cards were in my fucking hands, whether I wanted to or not. And it's like this weird feeling, this weird energy of, like, not wanting to do something but wanting to do it at the same time. And just like this slow patience of letting it all lay itself out. And, like, right when I sat down, like, I was starting to shuffle the cards, and the cards were already coming out. Like, it wanted me to fucking go. And I was like, hold on. Like, let's set the stage. Let's settle. Let's just give myself a moment, you know? Excuse me. Give us a moment to, like, settle. So, now that I've explained that energy, and another energy that I've been really feeling, too, is, like, feeling this need to go, and kind of feeling like I need to do that to make up for doing things that don't benefit me going forward. You know, like if I want to get a new job and I study 5 hours a day and watch a movie 2 hours of the day, I tend to give myself a hard time. Or it's like that energy of giving yourself a hard time by not focusing on what you want, on your dreams, you know? And it's like you should be channeling all this, everything into what you want to do, and that's actually not the case, because it's not that simple. You're learning things in many different areas of your life, but also relaxation and allowing yourself to be in a receiving energy versus a, you know, moving forward energy is a part of the process of, you know, aligning yourself and letting things move forward. So, for an example, I'll just spill a little bit of my tea and how this resonates for me. I am very, 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 very eager to move and to get a couple of really inspiring ideas off the ground. But I'm kind of lost, and it's really scary. And sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I'll, you know, like pussy out and not research the things that I'm supposed to, or not take the steps forward. And sometimes I just will need to give it a couple of days because I don't know my next steps, or I don't even know what I need to know yet, because I have to let that energy come to me. And it's making me feel very restless. And whatever I do in the meantime, whether that's read or work or like watch movies with my partner or like smoke, like it's very, very much like, so that's the energy I've been feeling. I do have to go very soon, so I should probably get into the cards. And the thing is like, I don't want to feel that way. I want to be able to just be calm and feel very enriched in every moment. You know, whether I am making like real steps forward, like clear cut steps forward, or if I'm, you know, going out to breakfast. Either way, I'm making steps forward in my life, and my life is also an experience. It's not just a to B, like making and creating things. My life is many different things, and so is yours. You know, life is many different things. So now I'm gonna crack into the fucking tarot cards, see what you have to say, and what this sneaky energy is. This is our subconscious. This is deep. This is like the very depths of you, the very creepy crawly of you, the part of you that you don't want, like your secret pleasures, the parts of you that you don't want people to see. Like think of like the gremlin version of you that's in the corner of the room, and she hasn't washed her hair ever, and she's just like, she's so far off of what what morality is, and you know, like, and she doesn't give a fuck. This is who we are. This is where we're at right now. This is who we're speaking to. The way I'm seeing just like the girl from The Ring, but she's just like a part of us, like that version of you, and she's sitting at this fire with all of us, all the parts of us, and like we have like your feminine energy and your masculine energy and your higher self, and you know, all your spirit guides and your shadow self, and then we have like this manifestation of just like human, at like a human being able to do whatever the fuck it wants. Like, you can do whatever you want, and whatever you know, whether you pick your nose or pop your pimples, or, you know, have a really like an icky addiction, or you have like issues, or you don't sleep, or, you know, etc., or you have an extra pinky toe. Like, everybody has that very shameful thing that they don't want anybody to see. Like a mess. She's a mess. But she don't give a fuck. She's just like peaceful. And she's not peaceful, but she's like, she's too enveloped in being herself to change. Like, she doesn't even understand the idea of changing, because she's a part of you, and this is a part of everybody. Like, this very like if society never was built and we were all just like we were like all in the forest and we didn't invent a fucking hairbrush, like, this is what we're talking about, and what this person, like, this part of us would do, because at some part this was us, and at some points we have the compatibility, and at some points we have the ability to get to that point as a human being, like, in current time. And it's like the worst of you. I am the worst of you, and I'm still you, and you can still be bad, and we can still be this way and still have a right to live and still be here and be fine. And it's like welcoming in this part of you, whatever this is, whatever this stands for. For me, this is this is for weed consumption for me. I think, like, I have a lot of trauma when it comes to like drugs, and I found that I really do enjoy marijuana, and this part of me is like, she's like, I don't care, I'm going to, because it's something that I really enjoy, and it's something you enjoy, and no matter what you have to say about me with all these pre-made, like, I grew up in a very religious home, and half of my family was really into it, and another half of my family was really against it. And when there was trouble in between the families, that would be thrown around as in like gunfire. So it really confused young me, and it's still confusing in my head. So I'm tearing down these walls of being like, this is like like, if me, this weed smoking whatever, is like this ring woman, she's just like, see me, and I have to see her and be like, I at times am like that. Sometimes, like, when I was a young kid and my parents would shame me for smoking weed, and I'd say, fuck you, and leave and go. Like, that was a part of me acting out of that part. Anyways. Ooh, okay, now we're getting to the cards. Sharing, narcissism, and distrust. We have the Six of Cups, the King of Cups reverse, and distrust. What we're looking at here is that we've looked at this part of ourselves for a very long time and said, I am better than this, I am not this. This is bad, because, you know, for whatever reason, we've acknowledged that this behavior is negative. And so, in a way, we refuse to acknowledge that that's a part of us. Because we align that with bad, and I'm not going to say underdeveloped, but it's more aligned with darkness and the shadow aspects and the less loving parts of self. And so we deny it. And that makes us feel like we deny half of ourselves. We can never deny the shadow, because then you are walking around in two, cut in half. You are all of you, not just the good things. You are the bad as well. The bad, and the bad is just traits too. And the distrust now, because we're coming back around to it, we're seeing that what we're looking at isn't like evil. This ring girl who likes to smoke weed, she isn't gonna kill me. She isn't gonna kill a baby. She isn't malign in nature. She is just something that I was told is bad. And now looking at me, and I've decided for myself that I'm not bad. This is not bad. And going through this is really difficult because it opens up this conversation of distrusting yourself. Like, one part doesn't like it, one part says this is bad, and the other part says, no, this is a part of me. And there's like this, well, I don't know what is right and what isn't. But in there is a digging. I think we can agree that accepting and allowing all is a good stance to take. So understanding that this new part's here, seeing what it has to say, and if it feels good and you check the thoughts out and you've been brought here by spirit, then we can start to trust this process of figuring out, okay, I have all these great characteristics, and I have these two things that I have a lot of shame around, but they are a part of me, and deep down I actually really like doing them, otherwise I wouldn't do them. And accepting that is where, and not saying that, not changing that, I over abuse weed at the moment, and my goal is to not do that for my lung health, for my throat health, and balancing that and holding that, not like excusing my bad behavior, not avoiding it, not ignoring it, but holding it and saying this is okay too, and I'm just gonna let this energy be here, whether it changes or it stays or what, it's there. And accepting that sounds pretty aligned to me. So 2 more cards that I'm going to read off to you, and then I'm going to sign off. This is from the Super Attractor Oracle deck, and this was the tarot card deck we were using. I didn't even show you the cards, sorry, I'll show you them before we go. To begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. When I'm connected to Spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. So there's going to be this feeling. There's going to be a feeling of this is right. This is the right way. While we're going through this trial and error with ourselves, in a way. This is the sharing with the 6 of Cups, the King of Cups reversed, narcissism, and the distrust with the 5 of Swords. I hate the word narcissism. Everything about it, just nothing good comes up when I think of that word. The Empress with neediness has come up twice now, and I don't understand. That's a good point. So, during this process, I have to continually convince myself that I'm not a narcissistic, needy, lying son of a gun, and that the work that I'm doing is a little confusing, but it is real, and I do see growth, and I feel it. I feel it in my stomach right now. I actually feel it really intensely. And there's always this whisper in my head that says, you're fucking full of it, shut up, you're stupid. And I'm choosing every time not to believe that, because I trust what is in front of me, and I trust my life, and I trust the universe, and I trust my experience. My experiences are my thoughts, my emotions, and my actions. And humans are complicated. I am a human, and one thing I can trust is the universe and feeling what is right. I'm gonna feel it out. You're gonna feel it out. I'm gonna go to fucking work and make some money. I love you. You're so blessed. I'm so blessed to have you here. And I'll catch you next time. Cheers. I'm gonna drink to you. Goodbye.